Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Silent Hill 3 Let's Play. I'm DarkChiron. Last time we beat the split worm, left the mall, and got to the subway. So with all of that done, let's proceed onwards. Last time, you may remember we found a newspaper which happened to be kind enough to tell us that there was a poor soul who appeared to have committed suicide by jumping on the tracks here at the St. Renata college-bound train platform. Well, here we have a little bit of a book here that maybe will shine a little bit more light on what's going on down here. And Heather seems to remember reading this. And while she does not believe in the occult that much, she does enjoy a good read, and as well should we all. So let us read. The souls of those who died suddenly by suicide or accident don't realize they're dead. Sometimes they stay put and haunt that particular place. These spirits have lost their human senses and memories and can only keep replaying the pain and sadness of the moment they died. The pain can get so bad that they turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge humans their lives. At such times they can possess humans. Places known as famous suicide spots or high accident areas are often to blame. You should be careful when approaching such locations, especially on the day or the time of the death occurred. That is, if you don't want it to happen to you too. And as Heather said, she doesn't put much stock in that particular thing. However, it does make you a little bit nervous coming down here to a location where someone did commit suicide. Okay, get off track. Get off track. Get off the track. Whew. Alright. Yeah, if you do not get off the track immediately, a subway train will come and kill you. So there's that. And that guy was a bit of a heavy breather, wasn't he? Yep, so as much stock as Heather did not put in that book up there, it turns out hauntings apparently do happen, and the ghosts are heavy breathers. Who knew? Now, there's all these walls that obviously should not be here, separating all the train platforms. You may say to yourself, well now, why can't I just jump off here and walk around and jump back up real quick? Well, you can't do that. Number one, it's because the game doesn't actually load that section of the map. But in game lore terms, it's because a subway train will come and kill you. Yes, in the short amount of time it will take to run across there, you will die. Mainly because that section hasn't loaded and the game kind of doesn't want you to go there. You gotta go through the proper loading screen channels, everyone. Which will be over here. Yeah, and also, that ghost event where the ghost pushes you on the tracks, it will not happen. Oh, this goes to the same place too. Well, I'm such... Blah. Anyway, that event will not happen if you do not both check the newspaper on top of the ticket booths or ticket vendors and check that book. If you miss either of those two items, the event will not happen. And quite frankly, that whole section could just as easily be skipped. There's nothing there that you just have to do. In any case, the Bergen Street platform is where we're trying to go. Platform 3. So, let's go down there. What do you guys say? Actually, there's no reason to go that way. We won't go that way. We'll go this way. And as it turns out, there's just a health drink here. No subway train at all. This is our platform, but it does not seem like our ride's quite here. And no matter how long you wait there, the ride will not be there. We have other stuff to do first. You can go down that way, but it's a place filled with split-headed dogs, or double heads. And I would not advise going down there. It's kind of a waste of time. You can, if you wish, go ahead and do it. However, the dogs will all respawn later on, so there's really no reason to do it. You're not going to save yourself any trouble. In any case, since that whole section is completely cut off to us at the moment, let's go over here to another section that is completely cut off from us. It would seem that there is a rather heavy looking chain there, and while I have in the past made fun of Heather's lack of physical strength, I will not make fun of her for not being able to take that nut off that bolt with her bare hands. That looks a little rusty, and even if it wasn't rusted, it'd probably be way too difficult to do. So, since this is the only place we can go, might as well go here, even though we have no reason to. What the hell? Also, little doggies cannot follow you up the stairs, so if you go up the stairs, you are safe. And this is a big, wide open area with nothing but a bunch of dogs in it. And as far as I know, the dogs keep coming back even if you kill them. So, it's kind of a waste of your time, once again. However, this is not a waste of your time. Take a look at this sucker. The nutcracker. Now, everyone whose guide I read and everyone whose video I watched all seemed incredibly confused by this. Everyone's like, this isn't a nutcracker. A nutcracker's a little wooden guy that you put nuts in and you crack them. No. I don't know if people just can't tell, but what you do is you put the wrench on the black end there of the tool and you turn it, and it breaks a nut off of a bolt. I don't know. Everyone seems really confused about that, but it seems fairly straightforward. Any case. Oh, that dog turned me into a liar that apparently you're not safe on the stairs. Not that everyone's down anyway. I'm pretty sure you are the ones up. I tested it out earlier. Camera, do you want to... There we go. Maybe we shouldn't have seen that. Do you want to comment on the body? I know she comments on it. Is someone sleeping here? Yeah, there we go. No, Heather, he probably isn't sleeping. I would guess that. I don't know. Why would you be surprised? You've seen one other dead body thus far. And yeah, just keep telling yourself that. The fact you're in a nightmare is the reason you're not reacting, not because you have no empathy. And yeah, looking at him closer, like, I hope he's not sleeping because he's got that metal fencing kind of resting on top of his head. I wouldn't imagine that would be comfortable. Okay. Controls are fighting me every step of the way, guys. It's because I'm using the 2D controls, not the good old tank controls. Those good old tank controls, they wouldn't fail me like that. But they would be tank controls, and that would suck. Sandwich Cheers Coffee. Wow. They sell sandwich cheers and coffee. Good. In any case, here's that nut we need to break. Or crack. So, let's get cracking. Yep. And as you can see, the nut broke off. Just as we were hoping. But, while we have made progress, we are still not at our actual platform. How unfortunate. However, there is at least a subway car here. And a tiger, I guess. I don't know. But we also have a little bit of a prize here. A birthday present? It's not your birthday, is it, Heather? Maybe it is. Yeah, we'll be hearing a little bit more about Heather's birthday later. And she apparently thinks shotguns are gross. I don't know why, but she does. Yeah, who would bring a shotgun onto a subway in a present? Well, like all good items in a survival horror game, picking that item up spawned us a monster. I am going to equip this even though we're not going to fight it. Not at the moment. We'll fight one later, maybe. This is the insane cancer. He's a rather large fellow. Who... This attack's it's pretty slow. But it hits incredibly hard. We do not have to fight him because, one, he'll move out of the way, and two, because that's not the staircase we need to go. We need to go one more floor down. So really fighting him is completely pointless in every way, shape, and form. There are stepladder and wheelbarrows. Oh, localization teams. You guys are doing the best. Just the best. No, I'm poking fun. They, by and large, translated these games really well, so I can't give them too much grief. At this point, I'm actually really not sure which one I'm supposed to go to. I think I'm supposed to go to platform 3 first. Whoop. Yeah, platform 3. That's the one we need to go to anyway. What am I thinking of? There's Bergen Street. Yeah, see? Is there something else further down? No, that's where we were walled off from earlier. Okay. Well, I hear a little bit of static, but not a lot. So we just gotta keep an eye out, everyone. And we're at the other... That's the side of the platform we were on before. Oh, we're getting static from those dogs over there. That's what it was. So we were at the other side of the platform, now we're on this side, and there's still no subway train. There is a door, though. Now, I know I said never step on the subway tracks. However, if you'll notice, this time, we don't have a subway horn blowing. So, very careful here, people. Make sure you're facing this way when we check this door, okay? Okay. Because it's not actually open. And as soon as you check it, three double hits will spawn, and a subway train will start coming. So, get off the track, hurry. Okay. Get off the tracks, hurry. Okay, whew. As far as I know, you can die there. And, of course, to be the least amount helpful possible. Can we that way, camera? The door that is open is nowhere here. We actually have to go down this way. And it turns out I lied to you guys. Quite stupidly, actually. The opposite side where that dog was roaming was not where we were before. This is where we were before. This is where I told you it's completely pointless to go because the dogs spawn. I thought I was being all slick and noticing something I never noticed before of, oh, we can see the other side of the track where we were before. No, this is where we were before. This is where the health drink was sitting on the bench right there. I'm such a liar. I'm sorry, everyone. Woo. And honestly, I have no idea why she was so worried about being on the subway, because this is where we meant to be, right? This is where we were trying to get to, was being on the subway car. If you go back here, even, yep, some boring articles. Let's go back a car. Okay, no, let's not go back a car. Never mind. Also, if you'd be so kind as to know this, if you stay out there too long, you will die because you're on a very thin platform out there. Getting cursed by stepping on it? No, that wouldn't happen. Whoops. Yeah, let's overwrite. So let's go ahead onwards. I'm not quite at 20 minutes yet, and this won't take too long. Now you may be saying to yourselves, why did the camera do that? You might be saying to yourselves, are the numbodies getting bigger? They look like they got bigger. Let's go back and check it out. Okay. Yeah, that happens with every single car on this train. Stop doing that, fucking camera. Jesus. Sorry. Every car on the train, as you go past it, disappears. Where does it go? I don't know. But here is the answer to our question. Are the numbodies getting bigger? Yes. Yes, they are. They get freaking huge. But they're no more dangerous than the other numbodies. They hit a little bit harder and have more health, but you can just run past them still. So, no real danger at all, are they? No. Let's see what we got here on this graffiti. Rat. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that graffiti. And we have in front of us another insane cancer. You may wish to fight him. You may not. I, in fact, do not. Oh, bye. That was hard. It is, in fact, a waste of time to fight him. Let's see what does that say? I cannot read it. It looks like something pan. Is that maybe? Is it like a really smangled Peter Pan? Maybe? I don't know. Well, looks like we're at our stop. But before getting off the train, we can notice something a little bit weird. Yeah? Okay, as it turns out, this is actually the very front of the subway. There was nothing in the middle. I mean, nothing in front at all. There was no engine car, there was no conductor. So, yeah, that's a very good question. How was it moving? Well, that's a good theory. However, she does blow this theory out of the water as well, because she didn't actually feel or hear the car decoupling happen, and that is a rather loud and shaky process, decoupling cars. So, yeah, always ignoring the problem and just moving on with her life. Heather decides we should just leave, and we'll do that. You know, a once great song said that the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls. Besides this one that says monster, I don't really think so. In any case, I believe examining this will be doing nothing. Oh, wait, no. I was wrong. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Apparently, these are fresh symbols that were put here just for Heather's arrival. And we will eventually find out, or we can theorize at least, about who is actually placing these symbols down for Heather. However, we'll have to deal with just that next time. Or, not next time, later, far later in the game. In one of the supplemental videos. However, for now, we are finished here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.
Bye bye.